Thank you for clicking. In this video, I would like to discuss the differences between authoritarian people and liberal people. My name is Dr. Samurai. I am a professor specialized in international social pathology and an active prison counselor of 20 years experience. I am hoping this video will help you to deepen your understanding of underlying mechanics of what is happening in today's society so that you could attain true happiness on this planet Earth. As usual, I would like to provide you some basic information in the first half, then like to move on to our main discussions in the latter half. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. So, authoritarian people versus liberal people. I think you could take it difference between Republican and Democrats. Japan also has those counterparts. It's Republican is a liberal democratic party. Democrats are now it's split into smaller groups, but Democrats were originally Democrats. The reason I brought up this topic today is why Republican people, although they seem somewhat more radical and aggressive, they form a strong group, while Democrats cannot become one big cooperative group, being separated into smaller factions. You understand what I'm talking about, right? Oh, and if you like this kind of discussions, please click yellow and green good luck charm logo. The same thing is happening in Japan too. Liberal Democratic Party, they do things without listening to what the general public have to say. They go their own way, while Democrats, they listen to the public opinions, but they cannot get together to form a equally strongly tied opposition. This is interesting, isn't it? And here is the value. Republican people consist more of authoritarian, and authoritarian people are produced by either way. One is strongly oppressive parenting. The other is manipulating children by controlling parental love. Children must follow them. In order for them to live under the same roof, they are forced to take in the parental, usually conservative value. Highly oppressive parenting and parenting by conditional love. Those two can produce the same type of children who respect and admire people with absolute power, with solid values like their parents. Does this make sense to you? They were conditioned to follow somebody powerful. So it's like they cannot live on their own. to secure emotional dependence. On the other hand, democratic people, liberal people, they were not raised under such authoritarian parents. So they grew up to be pretty much self-contained person who can live independently and who can live freely. So because of this self-contained character, they do not need to form groups to feel secure. They are already secure. So they may form a group with those who share the same values. But if their values are little different, they could easily separate from them. So they cannot form strongly tied large organization. So that's why I told you there's no one Democratic Party. They all went into their own way into a much smaller party of their own. And the same thing is happening, I guess, with the Democrats in the United States. They have like a highly progressive group and group of centrist and somewhat more conservative group and stuff like that. You see what I'm talking about? So, in a nutshell, authoritarian party can form a tightly tied large group. Liberal Democrats cannot form such strong ties to each other because of their self-contained state, which leads to a free and independent way of their own. This is pretty much it. I hope it gives you some hint to understand the political arena. I hope you can lead your best life understanding all these. Wherever you are, my friend, on this same planet Earth during this miraculously same period of time. Okay, bye-bye now.